Hi guys, welcome to Times TV. We are here at the Oman Convention and Exhibition Center to discuss a very important event that will be held right here in the Sultanate. The International Road Union World Congress will be held from the 6th to the 8th of November 2018. And joining us here is Boris Blanche, the Managing Director of the International Road Union, to tell us a bit more about this very special event. Welcome to the show, Boris.
Thank you very much.
So to start, tell us a bit about the International Road Union and the World Congress.
So the International Road Transport Union has been existing for more than 70 years. It is made and active in more than 100 countries, made up of member associations who are non-for-profit organizations globally, and we're active both in road freight transport and passenger transport. We've been active also for a very long time in managing a tier convention, a UN convention, so we're the private implementation partner for the United Nations. So we're working at international levels with the World Bank, the World Customs Organizations, the World Trade Organization and the UN, and we were working also at a regional level and national level with our partners such as Asayad and Muscat in Oman. Now to your second question, the World Congress. So the RU World Congress will be the event to talk about logistics, mobility, trade facilitation in 2018 from the 6th to the 8th of November here in Muscat in Oman. Okay. The objective and the title of the Congress is Innovation on the Move. So we're going to talk about trade, but we're also going to talk about innovation, logistics. Our sector, the transport of goods and passenger, has seen a tremendous revolution over the last few years. You've got a lot of new topics. You know, you can talk about autonomous vehicles, digitalization, drones, new platforms. There is a flurry of activities, and we want to be here to discuss those innovation topics, to put private, both ministerial sessions and the public sectors, together with private actors, SMEs and larger companies, together in the room, and see how we can together tackle those challenges.
So it's fair to say that this is a very major global event.
It is a very major global event. There is not another event like the RU World Congress, and we're targeting and having more than 1,000 world leaders coming and gathering to Oman in order to discuss those topics. We will have, for example, Mr. Barroso, who was, former heading the European Parliament, is working now at Goldman Sachs, who will be joining us. We will have, people from Solar Impulse, this fantastic project that was carried by a team, a global team, in demonstrating that you can fly with a plane around the globe based only on solar energy. We'll have different actors from the civil society and from the private businesses to talk about those issues here in Oman.
And that brings me to my next question. Why was Oman chosen to host this event?
Well, it was a very democratic process. There was a bid, and several people applied in several countries, and associations applied for the World Congress. And we have a very thorough selection process. Actually, we're looking at now, and we'll announce in November the 2020 city that will host the next World Congress. But for Oman, I think it became very clear to us that there is a very important strategic position. You're at the crossroad of Europe, Africa, the Middle East, Asia. There is a very clear and strong vision from the leadership of Oman, from the public authorities, in making Oman a real strong logistic hub globally and be a global player. There has been very large investments in infrastructure. If you just arrive in Oman, in the airport, go on the roads, see the ports, see the hotels, see everything that has happened in the country, it is pretty impressive, and it shows the importance and the and the serious manner in which way the government, the public sector is implementing its vision. And also, I think also something that is important is it is a beautiful country, and we're very pleased to be able to bring our members and bring the world to Oman, and we're very thankful to the Sultanate for hosting us in such a fantastic environment.
Now, during your opening remarks, you spoke a lot about disruption and how technology is changing the face of the logistics sector.
Yes.
So what challenges and innovations, or rather, what challenges and opportunities are we seeing from these new innovations?
Well, I think that's, innovation, we want innovation to be inclusive. We want to make sure that innovation is a force of good. Of course, there are huge efficiency gains, dematerialization, the exchange of data between different actors. We're not only talking about road here, we're talking about logistics, we're talking about the whole value chain. We're seeing how we can make the life of both customers and consumers easier and move either goods or people in a seamless manner. And I think that we see a lot of opportunity in this. Of course, there are some challenges. There are some places where we believe that the force of the market won't solve everything. Therefore, there is a need for a strong collaboration and partnership with public authorities in order to bring the right regulation in place, so that each and every actor has a fair chance to win in this new world. But digitalization, autonomous vehicles, flying drones, or freight exchanges is a reality. It is happening now. It will gradually impact our industry and the world in the future.
Now, what impact is the logistics sector having on Oman and the region in general?
Well, I think, we have been discussing this with the Omani authorities. I think that logistics is a fantastic sector to bet on, given the strategic position of Oman, of the Sultanate. You see that this will play an ever bigger role for Oman in the future. Of course, you have the chance to have also natural resources, but the diversification and making sure that you have the infrastructure to develop this vision of becoming a logistics stronghold, a logistic powerhouse, it's very interesting, and we do believe that this will have a great impact on the future of Oman and the prosperity of the country for its next generations. So we can only support such a choice.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. We look forward to seeing you on the 6th of November.
Yes, likewise. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching Times TV. Stay tuned for more.